Welcome back to Relaxing Reality, and today we have a little bit of a different video. I typically don't post these videos on our channel, but definitely an excitement type feeling on something that's going to be arriving here shortly. And we've been waiting a long time, a long 2 days for it to arrive. But figured, you know what, father and son putting together their very first arcade one-up machine deserves a vlog type video effort to put this thing together. He's there!
He's there!
There! He's over there! Should be like it, you know? It says deluxe! We have it!
Now we have to figure out how
I
to
gotta
get
build
this
it.
downstairs.
You gotta build this thing.
Have fun.
So we invite you to join us as we go ahead and unbox and assemble and play with our very first arcade one-up machine. This is my childhood dream to have an arcade cabinet in our house. So this year for Christmas, I received $300 and I immediately flocked to Amazon.com and did a search for what can I buy for $300. Now, there's a lot of practical things I could have bought. I could have taken the money and invested in some new equipment, camera equipment or audio equipment. I could have just put it in savings. Then I started seeing ads for arcade machines because I've been searching for arcade machines for a long time now, and apparently Amazon just tracks everything you do. So I did a search for arcade one-up machine, and lo and behold, there were several cabinets available for $300. Now, obviously there's taxes and stuff on top of that. But what really drew my attention was this arcade one-up Street Fighter II CE HS5 Deluxe arcade machine that came out earlier this year. And for some strange reason, it was $299. I think when it came out, it was $499, and then they dropped the price to $399, I think, during October of 2023. And then this is the week of, right before the end of the year, last week of December, they have it now on sale for $299. And what was unique about this machine is it doesn't have the riser, so it's just a 5-foot tall cabinet with a 17-inch BOE screen. And you know, I was like, well, okay, well, this is the universe telling me I need to get this thing because we have a game room downstairs. The kids, we have an old Nintendo 64 hooked up and an old PlayStation. So I was like, you know, let's actually get an arcade machine down there. So I purchased this thing, and then I go to my wife and said, hey, by the way, I purchased this machine and it's coming tomorrow or in 2 days. So I'm just waiting for it to arrive. And really, this video is going to be about us putting this thing together. So this is definitely going to be a unique type of video. We typically don't do unboxing videos like this. And I just want to point out, this is our very first arcade one-up machine. We have never owned any arcade machines before. And I also want to point out, I'm not an expert. So this is my amateur reaction to putting this machine together and my first impressions of the machine. Now later on today, when we have the thing built, we're gonna have you test it out. We can go through and film some of the games that this particular cabinet comes with, and then also you know, final thoughts on that. But also want to showcase the assembly, how easy it is to put this thing together, or how not easy it is. I mean, from what I've read online, it's similar to putting together IKEA furniture. And you know from experience of times when I put together furniture, it doesn't necessarily go as planned. So we will see how easy this thing is to put together.
We don't know either. We're just gonna be really bad at putting this together, so it's gonna seem hard for us, but it's actually just gonna be really easy for other
I
people.
think there's instructions, and I also want to shout out. I was doing a lot of research on this particular cabinet, and I did come across the channel PD7. I think his handle is at PDX7. So if you do a search for that, I can also link in this video too. He does a great review on this particular cabinet and arcade one-up machines in general. He covers all of them. So I definitely encourage you to check him out and give them a subscribe. And there's other great channels as well. You just do a search for arcade one-up machines. There are actually channels dedicated to this. So for the arcade deluxe machine, it's 5 feet tall. Here are the exact dimensions. It stands at 63 inches tall. There is a lighted marquee. It is 24.3 inches depth, and then it is about just under 19 inches wide. It also has this cool unique front plate right here. It's a little plastic attachment. And we're going to get into this when we open and unbox this thing. Also want to point out that I think the reason why these prices, we're seeing the $299 prices, is there's speculation that they're going to go ahead and release the XL versions of these machines in 2024. And the XL machine is the full size arcade machine. This is actually a 3/4 size. So I think Arcade 1UP is, they might be just trying to clear out inventory for the new larger machines that may be coming out at some point. And here's our basement. This is where we're going to put the arcade machine once it's fully built. We're going to stick it right here. As you can see in our playroom, we have an air hockey table that converts to a pool table, one of those mini pool tables. We have a retro game station where we have the original Nintendo and then the Nintendo 64. Have my original PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 3. And check this out. We even have one of those original TVs so we can still play the old Duck Hunt game. You can see my Lego table right here.
It's my Lego table.
It's your Lego table. And then we have Lego displays right here. So yeah, this is our basement, our game room area. And the only thing it's really missing is this arcade machine. We're going to stick it right there, right?
Right here. So my guess is it's going to be as big as these 4 squares.
Yeah, each square is about 12 inches. So yeah.
It's not going to come up to like right here.
Yeah, about 5 feet tall.
We'll have enough space to play.
My entire plan long term is to have an arcade room. We have several arcade cabinets all throughout this room and still be married and my wife not leave me. And as I was going to check the status of the package, I was very interested to see that now the version of the Street Fighter II CEHS5 Deluxe arcade cabinet is now not even showing up on Amazon. When you do a search for it, it shows up, and when you click it, it's now at the $399 price point. So it's like I think it went out of stock, and now they're charging $399 for it. So maybe that was just a flash sale that they had. Interesting enough, the Galaga 2023 version, deluxe version, is $499.99. So I'm not sure what's going on here on Amazon. And we'll see if what I purchased is the actual cabinet that I intended to get. We'll find out. And got the notification from FedEx that the package is out for delivery anytime between 10 and 2 o'clock today. And it is 10:52.
So there was this guy who came around, and then he rang our doorbell, and he went...
Jared here?
Jared?
Yeah, this guy like literally knocked on my door and was like, "I'm here for Jared." And I'm like, "Subway, Jared?" Or...
So who the heck is Jared? We don't know.
And then he's just driving around looking for Jared, so I don't know. I'm still waiting for the package to be delivered.
He's there!
He's there!
He's there! He's over there!
I'm so excited.
Give it chill.
Hello.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, we got it!
Oh, yeah, picture. Can I be like in it? Yeah? There you go. Yes, there we go.
Oh, yeah!
Can I be in it?
Let's go! We got it,
We
baby!
got it! It says deluxe! We have it!
Now we have to figure out
Now
how
I
to
gotta
get this
build
downstairs.
it. We gotta build this thing.
Have
We
fun.
have to get it downstairs. It's finally here!
It's here, it's downstairs, and we are... First thing I noticed, actually, is you got the seal over here, so it hasn't been tampered with. And it is the Arcade Deluxe Street Fighter Champion Edition. And that's the model.
Fragile.
Fragile!
Must be Italian.
We're going to pop this open.
Opening up the box. Don't cut yourself.
Being very careful not to cut myself.
Got a text from FedEx.
Yeah, it says it's here.
They're a little late on that one.
There we go. All right.
There it
it's
is.
open. All right, before we break further into it, we got your manual.
All right.
Yeah.
Put that right there.
We have, it looks like 2 boxes.
You see on my drum set, it actually said what
Okay, these are the parts.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna put these over.
These are the IKEA parts. We'll stick that on the air hockey table.
Here's.
We have, this is the
back of our screen.
This is
this is
the
where
cabinet.
This is the cabinet area.
It's the fake coin thing.
Yeah, you can
which
actually.
I want to note that does not light up. I don't think that lights up.
Actually, wait, no, it might.
No, it doesn't light up.
Oh yeah.
But I've read somewhere that you can actually customize that and maybe get lights on there. I don't know. They're doing a good job packaging this thing pretty tight. You got foam blocks everywhere.
It's a long box.
A long box. We'll get that out and we'll set it up. All right. Team lift here.
Careful.
These look like a bunch of the panels.
They probably, side panels.
Yeah.
I don't know where one of these is probably
Go. More panels. We'll lay them down flat over here. We're building an arcade machine.
I heard. You guys are excited.
we got another tube.
It's got a part on it. Just lay it down right there. So there are 2 boxes in this box.
I wonder what this is.
We have 2 boxes, and then we have the cabinet pieces right there.
It was actually pretty light.
Yeah, just put that
Could
right
be the
there.
TV screen.
No, the TV screen is right here.
That's big for a TV screen.
I'm going to actually use 2 hands on this.
Gotta use 2 hands for this
2
one.
hands.
It's heavy. How heavy is it?
It's fragile.
There you go.
All right, we have everything laid out. And now we're going to open up the manual and see this step-by-step instructions. Let's see how easy this is to assemble. All right, we're pulling this out. Got warranty information. We have the setup guide, which is what we're going to use. Also have information about the the live. So the one thing that's really neat about this cabinet is it has a live feature, so you can go online and play against other people that got the similar cabinets. So I think this also is compatible with the other deluxe Street Fighter editions.
Or maybe just the regular Street Fighter
so
editions.
Definitely hold on to that. And then it got some other literature, Arcade 1-Up information about that.
So modern, yet it's supposed to be staged as old.
Look at this. This is the manual.
Is that like how you build it, or?
Yeah, this is in different languages.
Oh, so you use that for if you speak a different language.
And then this is information about the owner's manual. Here's the owner's manual.
So will we need that or this? Yeah, we're gonna need this one.
All right, owner's manual. Oh, I don't know. All right, we got that.
All right, we gotta get the pen. I feel like that these might be 2x4.
So, dude, this is just like building Legos.
And
Step-by-step instructions.
I'm very good at building Legos. I recently used that AT-AT because I got it from Christmas and I destroyed the whole place.
So open up to the first page here. One thing they definitely note is do not use a power tool on this thing. You want to use a regular screwdriver. My guess is that you don't want to over tighten this and damage the cabinet. These are the parts that you need. So we'll have all the parts. I believe it's in the big bag of parts that we have right there. And then it has everything kind of mapped out there. So step 1 is lay out all the pieces. Okay.
This is the control panel. Oh,
It's
wow.
a control deck, yeah.
That's big. This is K.
Yep.
So let's see what K is.
We don't know what K is, but it says we have a part that says K on it.
We gotta make sure everything is separated from the bags because there's 2 J's in here and we would not know that. So we gotta separate them. Okay, cut that one and cut this one.
All right, we're going to separate all the cabinet pieces
Oh,
and
wow, those are heavy.
lay those out.
Okay, let me put down these scissors.
All right, look at that. I have to point out, it's very nice.
It's very smooth.
Yeah, it's an MDF board, particle board or whatever, but it's very, very nice layer.
I can see the reflection in the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So then we got D2 there, so then we put E2 right next to D2. These ones now.
And just the last grouping of cabinet pieces. And the side pieces. Look how nice
awesome.
this is. It's not even like a sticker. It's like, it's
like embedded in there.
one with the side of the cabinet.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Right. So.
This must be the TV screen.
Yep, the TV screen.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Look at that.
Oh, look at what's surrounding it.
Yeah, that's neat.
That's cool.
So yeah, 17-inch BOE.
It's a good size screen.
Yep, it's going to be nice when it's all said and done.
Now on the back, you can see where you hook up all the wires. Looks like the old tube TV.
Right there. They've done a good job shrink wrapping this stuff too. I can tell you that.
To keep it protective.
Yep. And I love how everything is labeled. So we have H.
It's so
G.
smooth.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a nice black color.
So we pulled out all the parts, and you know, if you are in a different country, they do have a special adapter for those. So we're gonna obviously choose the one for the United States, and they just slide in like this, so it's very easy and it clicks. That's your power supply. And we're gonna open up that parts bag and just kind of lay those parts out as well. So before we even get started in assembling this thing, I like to pull all the pieces out and have them just kind of staged, kind of how it's shown on page 3 here of the manual. So this is how it all looks. All broken out. We have everything, all the components, and it should make it easy in terms of the assembly. So we're going to go into step 1. So the first official step of this whole process is we're going to go get these cabinet pieces and put the pegs in at all the ends of it. And we're just going to put on the ends.
Oh, don't want to make it.
Yep, just put. You don't need to put too much force on it. Just let them slide right in.
I'll go about to there.
Yep.
And if we need to make them go any deeper, then we can.
Just like Legos.
Yep. And I'm a master at Legos. All right, I need both P's, please.
So L's got the 4 pegs on each corner.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We got the K's now we're working on.
Oh wow, this peg is actually nice and tight.
There we go. Now we're on the step where we get the N1 panel, which is actually the front of the control deck. We're gonna
So I want to flip it over and then put a peg right there, and then come over to this other side and put a peg right there.
Perfect.
Okay.
It's like yoga, trying to reach for all these pieces.
Okay, let's see. So we want
So panel G, yep, face it that way.
You see a lot.
Yep, and this one gets a peg in each corner. One thing to mention about the G panel is you got 2 holes on each corner. We're going to put it on the inside
one
corner of each corner there. So we're officially on step 2, where we're going to take the G panel and the D2 panel and connect them together. Now, also mention just kind of like how you're working with a IKEA-like type furniture. You have this almost like this locking cam, so you would twist it and you want it to be like that instead of it being crooked. It's not going to work. There's no like actual text instructions, but the pictures are pretty easy to follow. So you just kind of line up everything the way you have it. So the G panel has the little indentation at the bottom, so we'll match it up like that. So we're gonna just snap those in right there. Yep.
All right. I need you.
And for the step, you're gonna need 2 of the B2 screws.
They look like this.
They look like that. And again, point out, you want to make sure that this is flat and not crooked.
Now come over here and I'll.
You don't want to over tighten. You just put it in enough.
I'll put it in enough so it actually stays on.
Yep.
I'm happy about it. I like doing this stuff.
Yep.
Wait, I gotta flip it.
You're doing good. And twist and put it in. So step 3, we're going to take the 2 K boards, fasten them to the middle part of the D2 board, like so. And we're going to use the screws on the other side, making sure that you got one on both the sides there. You definitely want a set of 2 hands if you can, putting this thing together. It definitely makes it go a little bit easier.
You gotta push it more.
There you go. And bottom K part. I say bottom, the left-hand side of the cabinet.
All right, screw them.
Push it in.
Make sure it's upright.
Yep.
Okay, and let's do this.
A little bit of a break here. There is a method to our madness. We have everything laid out.
Not part of the method?
This is not part of the method, but we're just going to leave that right there. All right, step 4. Oh boy, what is this? we'll have to decipher what step 4 means. All right.
Oh, wait, this is that.
Let's find these pieces first.
So we got this panel.
Yep.
Here you go.
Got it. We're going to need 7 of the J, whatever those are, and then 6 of the K screws.
I think that's these of these.
And then based on the depiction here, it looks like we're mounting this to the front of the cabinet, the bottom of the cabinet. So it calls for the I board.
Which has the... So we're going to actually put that right there.
This is the front bottom of the cabinet where you can put the little fake coin thing.
Yep. And look at that. So all you want to do is you want to make sure that they're all lined up. And then when you turn it around, you see that they're all through.
Yep.
So you're going to want to take your J and K pieces. Put your J pieces right here. And then you're going to screw in your K pieces.
The K are the screws.
The really small black screws.
And then the J are these little...
They're basically like bolt nuts.
Like little nuts or something. So flipping over the coin op facade is the I1 piece here. So the way we're gonna do this is the best way to describe it is this is your I1 piece on the back side, the little screw, which is right here on all the corners.
I'll pop it in.
Yep. So you're gonna pop it through. So put it through the front side, and then you're gonna see those initial screws come through. Yep. And I see that right there. And then you have your
little basically nut.
Yeah, it's the nut, which is this piece right here.
So what you're gonna
so
do?
Hold that right there.
You're gonna put it on there.
Yep. And then I'm gonna stick in the what is this? The lowercase K screw. I'm not sure if it matters if it's
okay.
Okay, so lower, and then we're gonna screw those in for all the corners there.
We need a tiny screwdriver.
Yes, we do. And we ended up getting a smaller screwdriver for this part because the screws are a little bit smaller. So just screw them in. We'll do for each of the corners and the middle pieces. Yep, we're gonna now lay them up, all the pieces there. Also important to note that they go up like this. So you have the little nub facing upwards.
Okay, now we're gonna put in the screws.
Yep. And one of the things we found helpful is just leaving them in the bag and just making a little hole in the bag so that way you're not they're not bouncing all over the place. And we somehow lost the screwdriver. It's somewhere around here, but we don't know where it is. Where did it go? Of course, it doesn't help that I have a screwdriver that blends right into the board. So there that is. Let's screw these in. All right, so we got all of the pieces all in. We're now on step 5, which we're going to insert panel I with the front coin facade. And we're going to put that down on all of the pegs. And then we're going to use these B screws and put those through the front panel like so. All right, show me the...
Okay, so this is a very key thing.
Yep.
See this little notch right here?
Yes.
And so you come over here, see how that's curved? All you want to do is make sure it lines up with that notch, or these won't go in.
Yep,
so
we had it upside down.
That's a very key element.
All right. And this is just so you get reference, this is the bottom front of it. Grabbing the E2 panel, and this is going to go on top. I'm going to lay across. So let's do that.
I can hold these.
These boards are pretty heavy. So obviously you have that bottom little notch right there, bevel, and that's going to go on the bottom of it. So we're going to line that up.
Okay.
And we're going to place those into the pegs. The pegs are great for just guiding into the little holes there. So this little notch right here, you're just going to make sure that this slides right into that. And then these little pegs will go right in, and you shouldn't have to force anything with this. That's what we're finding out here. No. So we're going to get those B screws, and we're going to line those up.
Big screws.
Like so. Also, keeping in mind, you want to make sure that these screws are in the vertical position.
And one real key thing is that you don't want to put screws in these holes just yet.
Nope.
Not yet. Go.
All right, we're going to screw these in.
Make sure that they're really tight.
Well, you don't want to over tighten, but you want to make sure that they're going in.
I want to make sure that they're sturdy enough that they actually keep it together.
Yeah.
always good to have a helping hand when you're doing this.
Absolutely. It's making it go by
very fast.
Yep.
If you're doing this alone, you need at least 3 hands to do this.
All right.
And as you can see, sturdy as a rock.
So we've made it to step 6. Now it looks like we're putting together the top part of the cabinet, and that's where the monitor is and the control deck and everything. This actually looks pretty complicated, but I think it's going to be okay. So we're going to follow the instructions. We're going to pull out all these parts and get them lined up. We're going to need the B screws for those, and then 3 of the D screws from the parts bag. And then you're going to need all of the different components here, including the top sides of both the cabinet. So yeah, and then you have your monitor. So that's going to be, all right, let's do this. So we got our D1 panel. We're going to take the P panel and then the N1 panel, which is this thing right here. And we're going to stack them on top of each other, and they're going to go, looks like there's a little recessed area there.
Okay, so I actually got the pegs wrong. They're supposed to go in this hole right here.
Oh, okay. So
I just realized that.
So we had them initially on the side, but you're going to put them in the middle peg there. Yep. That makes sense because that's where the cams are.
And then as you can see, because that's where that goes.
Yep.
And then you put that
Gotcha.
There. Cool.
Yeah, not going to lie, this part's a little confusing, but we're going to start with the bottom pieces first. So we're going to take the P, which is this. You have your, just to kind of lay it up here, let me show you. You have the peg right there, and then the 2 screws. So we're going to line this up into the bottom hole, like so. And then we're going to screw it in.
Is it not crooked?
Yeah, it looks good. All right, so that's how it looks like when you have it screwed in.
Once again, you put the screw in there, and so we'll just use this side as a reference.
Yeah.
I'll put this in on the farthest screw, which is right here, and then the other side you screw into that hole.
Yep. Next part is we're going to grab the L piece, and we're going to put that up here.
Here.
Yep.
And then we screw a screw into that.
Yep. And pop it through. There we go. I've been finding it very easy just to get it started, and then you go with the screwdriver. So now we're going to take the P, and we're going to go on this end right here. We're going to secure it.
Basically just going to do the same exact thing as the bottom.
Yep. So put it into the, what hole was that? The middle hole? Yep, the bottom hole with the middle peg there. We're going to put it in. We're going to put the screw in.
Make sure it's not crooked. That's...
Yep. You're going to hold that, and I'll screw it in. And we're just going to screw it in like so. Now we got the N1 component, and we have the peg on the bottom of the N1 component. This is also confusing, but the less steeper slope, if that makes any sense, that's the top of it.
This is basically going to be the front area.
It's like your hand rest almost. So we're going to put that peg into the bottom hole there, right?
Dude, we need something to hold this up.
Yep. There we go. It's going to go right in there.
Yeah, it works.
We're using the tripod as leverage to hold this thing up. All right, now we got that. That's pretty smart. Or
okay,
they should say you need a tripod to build this thing.
Yep.
All right, then we're going to line that up and put the screw in. Yeah, you like legit needed this tripod just to kind of prop this up. There's probably an easier way to do this, but so we're taking the J piece, which is this here.
Actually, I would recommend doing this first.
Probably should have done this before we put these on, but it's okay. So we get the J piece, and we're lining up the holes. I have a feeling this is how the control panel is gonna sit right into the.
Yeah, probably.
So then we have the D screw, and it actually has there's no pointed end on it, which is kind of cool. Mm-hmm. They're gonna go in like this, right through in. Yep. And then we're gonna. There's 3 holes right here. I don't know if you can see them. We're going to line this up. Let's get it started. Holes. And we're gonna screw these in.
Use a big screwdriver for this.
Well, I highly recommend one of these ratchet screwdrivers because then you could just twist them in really easily.
So that should be good.
Yep.
You don't want to overdo it. Because this is very delicate wood. So
Yeah, these ratchet screwdrivers are a lifesaver.
Thank goodness for those. So that should be good. When you hear squeaking, you should stop.
Yep. All right, moving on to step 7 here is now we're getting the monitor out. And we actually flipped this on its side, so now everything is kind of pointing up.
I recommend doing that.
Yeah, this tripod's not like a recommended approach here.
Our cat is being Catzilla right
Cat
now.
found a box and is excited about the arcade cabinet box.
She's being Catzilla right now to my Lego people.
So we're going to get a C screw, which is this little shape right here.
Nugget.
Yeah, and then you got the F brackets, right? And then you're going to line them up in where there's the two holes. And yeah, you said you want to make sure you have them pointed that way, right?
So you never want to have them pointing indoors?
Yeah, that's not going to work. You want to do it that way. Yep.
I like to say it as, so this is pointing indoors, and then this is pointing outdoors.
However you do it, that's all good. All right, so let's line them up.
Screw them in.
All right.
And this is the last screw.
So we got all brackets in, all 4 brackets on the panel, like so. All right, moving on to step 8, we're going to take those brackets again, and we're going to connect the A, which is actually the monitor itself, to the side of D1. Let me see.
So on the back, you have the bolt holes right here.
Yep.
You want to make sure that you line those up so then you can use the C.
Yep. Here, I'll help you.
That's actually the C. You actually use C.
Yep, you got the C screws. You need 4 of them for this step. Yep, here's a better view here. You got the bracket attached to the back side of A, and we're going to attach that bracket right to the side of D1 panel. So here's where we're at. We got the brackets installed. We're now moving on to step 9, and we're going to be taking all these panels. So we got to get the B1 panel, B2 panel, B3.
And then we need the M.
And we need the M, which is the speaker.
We're going to be hooking all this stuff up?
Yep. It's coming along. I mean, you can kind of see the shell of it right here.
So if you kind of tilt sideways, then you can see the shape. Once we get the other half on, it'll make more sense.
All right, so we're on step 9 right here. So we're going to go through and we got to put all the pegs in all these panels here. And you actually just pointed out B1 panel, flip it around.
It's got lights.
That's the light up marquee that goes on the top of it. That's pretty neat. You can see
so
the
this
LED
actually
lights.
lights up. I didn't know
Well,
that.
that's what you have, the panel that goes in front of it, the Street Fighter panel.
Yeah, right there, and then it lights up.
So we're going to put all the pegs in the holes where we need to put them in. All right, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark of us when we started this thing, but you know, we're taking our time, and that's what we want to do. We don't want to make any mistakes. We're taking our time here. So we're going to take the F bracket with the C screw, and we're going to line them up like so. So you got the 2 holes right there. We want to have the bracket so it's kind of facing up like this, and you have your indent line right here. And then for the B2 one, you're going to kind of have it the opposite way. You're going to have the bracket right there.
And line it up.
Yeah. All right, so we got the B2 bracket, or I should say the B2 panel with the bracket, the F bracket, and the F bracket on the B3 panel. It's going to look like that. All right, step 10 here, we have the brackets that we just put on step 9, and we're going to have your B1 panel, your B2 panel, B3 panel with the brackets looking like that. So bracket facing down like that, bracket up like that. We're going to line up the pegs with the holes. So you got to hold here, hole here, hold there, and we're going to put it together.
Okay.
So now we attached the B2 panel to the B1 panel, and we're going to put the C screws into this bracket right here. Yeah, so it's pretty sturdy when you get the bracket in. It makes it a solid piece. All right, now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to
Make sure you move the wire out of the way.
move the wire out of the way, and we're going to line it up with the holes with the pegs. There we go. All right, so we got the bracket in place. We're going to put the 2 screws in right there. So we've assembled the light marquee with the brackets. We have the audio panel there. And now we're going to assemble this into the D1 side of the D1 panel. So it's going to be like looking at it down like this. So we're looking at it, looking straight down from the side here, but we're going to basically line up the pegs into the side of D1. So we're going to match it into there.
Boom. All right, so
we rest it in like that. All right.
And then we slide it.
So then the audio board, you see those 3 holes right there?
Yeah.
We're going to stick it right there through there.
I want to make sure that.
All right, we just inserted the audio speakers. And then this is also important too. It's like kind of beveled, or not beveled, it's like on an angle, but it's going to look like that when it's rested up. We're going to take the H panel, which is the back with all the instructions and everything. We're going to slide that in.
Disclaimers.
Yep.
Boom. There you go.
Starting to come along, dude.
Boom. You can actually. So if you come look at it from the side angle, all we gotta do is just put it on the other side,
Yep.
and then the control panel, and we'll basically
It's getting done.
hook it up on there, and then be done.
So we just finished step 11, which was taking the H panel, which is had the back instructions. We inserted that in. Now we're on to step 12, which is inserting the light marquee face, which is this.
Didn't know looks so cool.
It's gonna look awesome. All right,
Ready?
go ahead, slide it in. Oh, look how cool that is.
Dude, if you come look at it from the side angle,
Yep.
you could see all we gotta do.
You can really see how nicely this comes together. We just have it laid out on its side here.
This looks like.
It's coming along,
You can
dude.
also take off that B sticker right
Absolutely.
there.
And I just spent like 2 minutes trying to get the sticker off, and I was getting kind of frustrated, but it's actually just got a protective film on it.
Oh.
There you go. Much better.
Dude, it's so shiny.
Yes, sir.
This time without the plastic cover.
Yep.
Oh wow, it slides. Boom.
Nice.
I think the most frustrating part is going to be trying to literally just slide everything else back on.
I think we can do it. So we just slide in the B, which was the light marquee graphic thing, and now we got N, which is, I think, this looks like, is that the bottom of the control panel?
Yeah, basically.
So we're gonna play. It's that little black piece right here. Slides in right there.
Make sure the black side is actually make sure the smooth black side is facing out.
All right, so we got the end part slidden in like that. All right, so now we're on step 13. Now, before we do anything, we're going to take this J bracket wooden piece thing, and we're going to secure it to the side of E1. So we're going to use the, it looks like the D screws. So let's go do that. Yeah, we should have, last time we should have just did the J to begin with. We're
I
gonna
actually figured out
line
that
up
we
the
were
holes
supposed to do
and
this first.
do this right now. So now we just secured J to the side of E1. Now we get to lower it on top of this thing.
You're going to
Complete
take
the
one side,
cabinet.
and I'm going to take
Yep.
one side. I'll take
All
this
right.
side. I'm sure you don't want to put down the camera for this.
No. All right. Yeah, we're good. So it did take a little bit of time. We had to basically wiggle it and make sure that every single peg and every single sliding piece was meeting the right angle.
So
That's the
annoying.
best way to put it. So it definitely took a couple minutes to do it, but now we got everything in. We can now put in the screws.
Disclaimer, this is like the hardest piece.
Definitely very complicated, but we got it. We figured it out. I feel like we're coming down the home stretch here. We got step 14. We're going to take the top and the bottom, and they're going to go together.
With the last 4 pegs.
Yep.
I don't know how pegs are going to hold that together.
No, we're going to put some screws in. B screws with the A pegs to guide it in there. All right, we have it in position, like at the bottom part with the top part. It is big. And let's secure it together. So you have these holes, which are right here. We're going to put a peg in there. Same thing on the bottom part.
All I can say is that the top half is probably one of the most hardest to build. The hardest part of this.
All right.
All right, so I'm just going to put in.
So we slid it into place.
All right, drop the screw.
Drop the screw in. And I've noticed too, with the screws, you don't force them in. They should just go in easily. You shouldn't have to force it in.
Nope. Dude, these are one of the last screws that we have to do, and then it's done.
Yes.
And all we gotta do is the wiring and
Put the back panel on.
We actually will still have to do the control panel. I don't know why we haven't done that yet.
All right, so we got those 4 bolts in, or
Gotta
2.
do the other side.
Then we're gonna flip this 1 rotation over so it's laying on its back side. So then we can put the bolts in on the other side. So now you got to put the bolts in over here to complete it.
More bolts.
More bolts.
Look at that. So that's
More
what
B bolts. Yep. So you're gonna put those in the top there, and that's gonna secure. We're gonna put one right
It
there.
looks so cool right now.
Yep. And one down there.
And these last 4 are going to be for the control panel.
Yep. All right, now we're on step 15, where we have to, looks like put these. Oh, okay. It's almost like a metal bar here, and this probably secures the bottom and the top together. So you're gonna need the I part, 2 of those, and then 12 of the C screws, because there's also some. What are they? Oh, the brackets already are installed there. We have to just put the C screws there too. All right, we're gonna put this thing up. It's gonna be nice.
Let's do this. Look at this.
Dude,
Look how big it is
I know, it's
compared
5 foot. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I'm about 6 foot tall, 5'11". I mean, this is like the perfect height.
All right, look at this. We'll both be, if you come over here.
I know.
Here, we'll actually both be able to play. And we'll still have room.
Yep. Oh, that's going to be fun.
After this, we'll do the
right.
satisfying peel of the cover.
That's the last step. All right, let's finish this.
All right.
All right. Showing this thing here, we have the brackets. We got to put the C screws into there, and then we have the metal bracket. Give me one of those. Metal bracket's going to go right there.
Gonna keep it actually together.
Yep, and we're going to put a metal bracket over here as well.
I have this other one.
So we're going to do that right now.
Do you want to hook up these first?
We'll do that afterwards.
Warning, these are an absolute pain to get in.
Yeah,
so
we did it.
Yeah, it drew blood.
It drew blood. Be a man. Yeah, it's not difficult. You just have to like line it up, and because we did this at this stage, I mean, maybe if we like flip the cabinet down again, I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna put the brackets on now. All right, so brackets are secured. These brackets are in place. We actually found it pretty easy to just come through, screw it in that way, and my son just held the bracket, so we were able to kind of tag team that.
We're so close.
We're getting there, dude. So step 16 here is we get to pull off remove the screen protector. You want to do that?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, do the honors. So satisfying.
It's not satisfying when it gets stuck on the screw.
That's okay. Oh, nice and shiny.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
Nice. All right, that's in. Step 17. Now we're going to drop the control panel in, and we're going to hook up actually, we're going to hook that up right there. I don't know what you call that. To the back of the monitor, there's a cable we're going to feed up through there. So, all right, let's do that.
All right, all those holes are...
So you just slide it all in there.
Dude, it's so
Beautiful
cool.
thing.
All right,
So just coming around the back side, now we have to hook up the control panel, which is going to be this.
Here, let me undo the tape.
Yep.
I want to do this. It's going to be so fun.
To
Right down there.
the bottom of that thing right there.
You'll help me with the tape.
So we're going to hook this up right here. And we're going to plug this in.
Right there. If you can see that.
So.
Stand up, make sure that's...
All right, so now we got the monitor hooked up. We're going to put the 4 bolts in, the B bolts, into the corners. We're going to go drop them in.
They just slide right in. Dude, we're so close. There we go. Last screw for the front. Yeah. And there it is. Boom. Still step 18?
Still step 18. We're going to put the joysticks on. So this step, we're going to put this little like plastic washer that looks like leather on it. Go put that on first. All right.
Put on both.
Yep.
And
now
screw the
joystick on. Nice.
Yeah.
It's coming along, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna destroy you in Street Fighter. See?
Champion edition.
You have the light marquee right here. So see how it's a little hollow on the inside?
Yep.
You just want to plug that right on into there. So
Yep,
it's right
you got
there.
that.
So,
then you got your speaker. Yep.
which is right here. It actually if you ever own like a pair of headphones that have a cord, then it's a little headphone
That's your
jack.
stereo speakers. Right down there, yep.
And now let me get the power.
Yep, so we just plugged in the power to the light, which goes on the top, and then the audio cable that goes to the speakers. Now we're going to do the power adapter, which we're getting that out right now, and that's going to plug in to the bottom right. So
It's going to plug in
right here.
Right here. But I'm going to wait to plug it here.
Step 20, we're now going to feed the power cord through this, and then we're going to secure the F2 panel like so. Okay. So these two holes right here are for the, I believe, the tip over bracket if you want to attach that to a wall so it doesn't tip over. We got the screw here, screws here. Got one last one to put in right there.
Right here.
Yep.
After the screw, it's the last screw.
Yep.
And we are done.
All right, that's good. We are on the final step, which is step 22. We're going to put these plugs in to cover up all of the screws, which is really nice because you just pop them right in and then it's now very seamless. You don't see exposed screws everywhere. Yeah. Look at that, dude. So everything is assembled and ready to be turned on. Look at that.
All right.
That's beautiful, man.
Wait. Oh.
Oh, we got to light up.
Oh.
There we go. Loading. Oh.
This is awesome.
Oh, it's Chung Lee just destroying the Arcade 1-Up logo. Dude, that marquee is awesome. All right, so this is gonna do. Hold on a second. It says enjoy our feature for free by connecting to your Wi-Fi. So we'll set up the Wi-Fi and do that.
Oh, so this is so B is for back. They actually label those.
And then I can't really see with the lights off. We have the volume adjuster right there.
Oh yeah.
All right, fire it up. Street Fighter 2. Just do local.
Game. Right.
Yeah, you're good.
I can actually see because of the screen. This is so cool.
It is neat.
I'm not a Street
Press
Fighter.
the player 1 to continue.
I am not a Street Fighter master.
Yep.
Just.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll just be.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I am not an expert at this. Yeah.
Get a lot of practice.
Yep.
What do you think?
Looks good.
Yeah.
Took you a while.
I think my favorite feature of this cabinet, of many, is this cool extension piece, which is plastic. They also, pointing this out, this is actually just textured. This isn't like a plastic plexiglass over it. It's actually really nice finish on it. So that's kind of neat. And I like the lighted marquee is really nice feature. And it obviously the logo on the side is beautiful. So we're going to go through the game menu here. We'll just check out all the different types of games that we have. I love this thing. This is beautiful. You excited, dude?
I finally beat him. But yeah, I'm excited.
All right. So we're just going to hit the live button. That's going to take us back to the menu. I'm just going to say yes. Jab is the A button. And now the different types of games we have. So you have Street Fighter Turbo. You have the Street Fighter.
And then we have this.
Street Fighter 2. The Champion Edition of Street Fighter.
Which is what this is based off of.
We also have Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, which is...
This is basically you fight with Tetris.
It almost looks like Tetris, yeah. We'll get into that.
I want to play this game.
Pro
this
Gear.
Seems fun.
Giga Wing.
That also seems fun.
Battle Circuit.
Whatever that is. Okay.
Captain Commando. Armored Warriors.
That's one that I want to play.
Is that Strider?
Yeah.
Final Fight, which I'm really excited to play. The King of Dragons, and Saturday Night Slam Masters, and Capcom Sports Club. And then once you get to the end, you have to hit the left trigger to go all the way back. All right, so when it was all said and done, it took us about like 4 hours or so to complete this thing. Now, it was our first time building this cabinet start to finish, and we took our time. But yeah, 4 hours, and that was going at a very, very slow pace. Probably if you were working a lot faster, you probably could have got it done in like maybe 3 hours, 2.5 hours. But we took our time. So we're going to take a look at the features of this cabinet and the games. It comes with 14 games. So we're going to take a look at that right now. All right, so we're in the main menu here. When you can actually select the games by scrolling over to the left all the way to the right. It doesn't loop, so once you go all the way to the right, you'll have to go back to the left to start. So the first game is Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and I want to point this out real quick, is when you pop up, it tells you if you want a local game or online game. Now, we've connected to the internet. If we choose online game, we can be able to play with someone, and you have to log in with your account that you create through Arcade1Up. But it does give you that option to play online with other people. We're going to choose local game. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. We're going to check out the first one here.
So you can. So these are the instructions.
Yeah, it gives you the controls.
So then, when you're ready, you just press the player to continue.
Yep.
All of these are 2-player, by the way.
Nice.
Just press A to skip. You
can turn the volume up a little bit.
Character. I'm just gonna be America. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not very good at this game.
You'll have some practice.
Yeah. Oh.
So, fun little fact, Balrog, they actually had a typo on the actual cabinet itself. So, and they actually recreated the mistake here on this cabinet, which is funny. They called it Barlog instead of Balrog. So that's a funny little, and that was done on purpose, I think, as an ode to the original cabinet.
Okay, so to exit, you press the live button.
Yep, and then
you just
take us back to the main menu there.
Swipe up and press A.
Yep.
Okay, so the next game is Street
Fighter 2
Hyper Fighting.
Hyper Fighting.
Local. We're going to choose local game.
Yep. Gives you
then
the options.
Same. Got most of the same characters.
Yep.
So
hit A.
I think I'll do this guy. He's pretty cool.
Vega.
He looks like Whiplash from one of the Iron Man movies.
And I gotta say too, the volume on this thing is pretty loud. I mean, we have it at the 2. This thing gets super loud. I mean, hear how loud that is.
I can't hear you over there.
Obnoxiously loud.
Dude! AI.
Turn it down to 1. Get back to the menu. We're gonna try
Now
the next one. Now this is the marquee one. This is the Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition.
Which is this one.
Very similar to the Turbo Edition.
Same intro.
Yeah, pretty similar. Pick your character. Yeah, go with Blanca.
Hey, this guy can actually win. Top pop. Alright, I got sumo wrestler. Whoa.
And we can look up online, but there's like special moves you can learn.
Don't shoot! No! Look at his health!
You almost had him. Honda wins. All right, we're gonna go back to the main menu. Now this is where we get to start the different games
It's
here.
like
so
Tetris.
This is almost like Tetris, yeah. So this one,
Tetris Street Fighter.
it's like, it's just weird to describe it, but you can play, it's 2-player again, so you can play against other people. It's a puzzle fighting. You can choose different
I'll just
levels.
do it easy for now.
Just pick someone.
Basically,
Yeah,
just
you can
rotate.
rotate them down
Yeah.
and then hit down. I think it will scroll down. There you go. Yep. So you got to match up the colors, I believe, vertically. So if you put that all the way to the, yep, there you go, and then flip it.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if you can flip them. Yeah, do it again. No.
I'll keep that continuing to blue.
Over to the left.
Right here, I'll just keep it continuing up to blue.
Oh, that's gonna. You lose.
Just remember, I'm new at this.
All right.
I've never played these games.
So we're gonna go over to Pro
This is like
Gear.
an airplane game.
Airplane.
I've been looking forward to
I've been
this.
looking forward to this one too.
I love these type of plane games. Basically, you just destroy a bunch of dudes in the Air Force Base.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty intense game. You just got...
I love that you can play 2-player on these games.
Unleash the wrath of me! Okay, so that one's a little intense, but we're gonna show you that one. Okay,
Giga Wing. Now this is another shooter
I came
game.
down here a little earlier while you guys were eating dinner, and I
tried
tested
this?
it out, and it was actually pretty awesome.
Yeah. Giga Wing. Again, 2-player game.
Press jab to shoot, and then B for bombing.
Nice.
But be careful because the enemies can shoot at you, and if you touch them, then you die. Yep, like that. Okay, yeah. So that's Giga Wing.
All right, let's
Battle
go to
Circuit.
Battle Circuit.
I've actually never played this. And honestly,
Yeah, some of these are
some of these are pretty cool.
classics, obviously. So pick someone.
Just a bunch of people. Why not?
Oh, this is like a beat 'em up game.
What the heck type of game is this? This is like one of
Classic arcade game.
this is a classic arcade game. I'm just jamming different buttons. Well, that works.
Did something.
I just went.
All right. So we're gonna go to Captain Commando.
Okay, so you got Mommy Commando, Captain Commando, Ninja Commando, and Baby Commando. So I'm just gonna be Ninja Commando.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like it actually really looks like Ninja Turtles.
It kind of looks like, yeah.
Once you see this gameplay, like this, doesn't it look just like Ninja Turtle? And of course, it's an arcade machine, so you got guys smoking on the sidewalk. You just...
Yeah, this reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very similar.
Yeah, there's blood flying everywhere. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Armored Warriors.
I tried this one. This one's
Yeah.
actually really cool. It's like you're in a mech suit.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Local game.
It's very loud.
Yeah.
These speakers are good.
They give off a lot of sound. Alright, select your armor person. There you go.
Terminate them.
This shatter into pieces.
Yeah.
The casual arcade games. Eh. You fierce to shoot off your gun. That's awesome. So yeah, that's a fun game.
Strider.
What the heck is this game? We don't know. Get right to the game. Dude, it's like the one hit. So yeah.
Alright, we got the next one. Final Fight. Now, this is one I remember playing when I was a kid, your age. This is one of my favorite beat-em-up types games.
My uncle is gonna come down and play this with
Oh,
me. in a
Final
little
Fight,
bit.
yep.
He loves this game.
Oh, yeah, this game is amazing.
Who did you usually play as?
It doesn't matter.
Who
Guy was probably the who I played with a lot. Yeah.
Don't you play with friends?
Oh, yeah. Go to the pizza shop and dump like $3 worth of quarters into this game.
Nope. Come on, come on! Just stop walking away! Your players like, I'm getting beat up here.
You need another player to play. discovered the kick button.
Which one is the kick button, though? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna play that a little bit later.
Alright, so the King of Dragons.
Did you play this game ever?
I don't, not sure I remember this one. Pick your player.
I'll just be the first player. Hope, hope. You fight little goblins.
Yeah.
Now if you press this button,
Yeah.
the other person can join. So
Now you're playing two players.
yeah, that's that.
Saturday Night Slam
Is
Masters.
this like a wrestling game?
I don't know.
It sounds, based on the name, it sounds like a wrestling
Could
game.
be.
Slam Masters.
Slam Masters.
Sounds like SmackDown.
Oh yeah, it's wrestling.
Definitely. Yeah, yeah.
Classic.
Got Rey Mysterio. Biff.
Oh, this is awesome. Yes, it's a ring.
Yeah. Yeah. My friend who lives on our street, would love this game. He loves watching wrestling. Whack.
Oh, you gotta pin him.
I think you hold down jab to pin.
It's like classic 80s wrestling where there was like
Where there was just no rules and you
there was
could
no
just
rules
punch
and they
people.
would definitely use full force.
No. What? I'm just gonna do my technique. Okay,
Yeah, when in doubt, just mash buttons. It sometimes works. Uh-oh.
come on, come on.
He just got clotheslined. Oh, he's gonna do a suplex.
Get me up.
Then we got the Capcom Sports Club. Now there are a couple different types of games on this one.
Kickstars. Looks like a soccer game. Kickstars.
So yeah, before you select them, we can just see at the menu.
I'll play some soccer.
Kickstars.
Where's USA? There's no USA on here. Come on. All right, what's closest to USA?
Go Italy.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. It's like World Cup. So it's like NBA Jam meets soccer.
No. I'm just diving everywhere. Okay, so
right,
Smash Stars.
So we have the Smash Stars, which is like tennis, and then the Kick Stars, and then there was a basketball one, I think.
Yeah, I'll do Smash Stars. See what it is. All right, there's actually USA on this.
Oh, here you go, tennis.
I'm good at Wii Sports for tennis.
There you go. Yeah, just like where you left off. Oh. So yeah, we have the Smash Stars, Kick Stars, and then Dunk Stars. This is the basketball version of. So there it is, the Street Fighter II Deluxe Champion Edition cabinet. Took a little while to put together, but very, very, very happy with how it came out. And this is the perfect height, I think. You know, 3/4 style cabinet. I love that we have the lighted marquee, and they came with these little plugs, so you didn't even see any of the screws, which is nice. So yeah, this has been quite an awesome experience. I'm really glad we were able to put it together. I wish these things lit up. They don't. There might be a way to customize that and
The LEDs.
after the fact. Yeah, but I mean, this looks awesome. What I might do is actually I might put a light mount or something on the back here, so then I have like bouncing light off the wall there. But wow, this is very beautiful. I love how this this looks.
I like it.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite game that you've played so far? You like the
Street
Street Fighter? Yeah.
Our friends down the street, they have like game table.
Yeah.
And they have Street Fighter on it, and I just dominate everybody then.
I'm actually really impressed with the amount of game selection with the 14 different games. You
And
got
they're
the
really
Final Fight. You have the Giga Wing, the Pro Gear. I mean, this is great games that they put on this thing. So I love the fact that they do that, and they can play online too, which is nice. So that's gonna do it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're new to the channel, give us a like and subscribe. We actually do a lot of vlogs. We go on different family adventures. This is the first time we've just done something from our house.
An
But
actual unboxing video.
yeah, an actual unboxing video, which actually I've been wanting an arcade cabinet for many, many years. I'm glad we were able to finally do that. And the $2.99 price that we got, it was like a freak special 2-day thing, because it went right back up to $3.99. So I'm not sure why that happened on Amazon, but we have it. We have the cabinet built. Really looking forward to playing many, many hours on this thing. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, give us a like and subscribe. We appreciate your support. And thanks for relaxing your reality with us.
This is his childhood dream.
This is my childhood dream, to have a cabinet, an arcade cabinet in our house.
I've always wanted one since we moved here.
All right, new challenger has come in.
All right.
I'm gonna beat you with one hand.
Okay. Good luck.
No! No, you got me! You beat me!
All right, we still got one more round.
Oh, that's a cheap shot. That is a cheap shot.
You're biting your head.
There we go. It's the old sweep the kick, sweep the leg. This is too hard to do.
Do you give up, or are you thirsty for more?
No, you got me. You beat me. Of course, the problem when you build this thing, you have to spend some time to clean up afterwards. I mean, we got to do that now. But we've built this cabinet, now we just want to keep playing.
Mm-hmm.